My unfaithful wife looked at me and asked, why are you smiling? What was that call about? I replied, I just found out you're pregnant. The grin on my face made her spine go cold. She had no idea that beneath that steady expression, I already knew everything. Every lie, every hidden chat, every night she claimed she was with her friend. That call wasn't random. It was the confirmation that the child she was carrying didn't belong to me. I still remember the doctor's voice coming through the phone. Sir, we have the DNA results. Would you like me to say them over the phone? My chest felt like a war drum, but I kept my voice even. Yes. And then the sentence that shattered me yet woke me up. You are not the father. For a few moments, everything faded into silence. Time stopped. Then the smile came because finally the pain made sense. For months, I'd been tearing myself apart, wondering if I wasn't good enough, if I worked too many hours, if I'd failed to make her feel cared for. But the night she slipped out of our bed thinking I was asleep, the night I caught her messaging him under a fake contact name, that's when I realized the woman I had trusted with my entire world had already reduced it to ashes. So I acted clueless. I still cooked for her. I still said, I love you. I watched her rehearse her lies, her counterfeit affection. I wanted her to feel secure, just before everything collapsed beneath her feet. Because revenge hits hardest when the other person believes they're untouchable. Eventually, the day came. She walked in early, pretending she was exhausted from work. I had already called her parents. Her sister was there too, everyone she held close. When she saw them in the living room, the smile on her lips died. What's happening? She asked with that fake little laugh. I rose calmly and handed her an envelope. A small surprise, I told her. Her fingers shook as she opened it. Inside were the photos, the screenshots, the hotel invoices, and the DNA test. Her face drained of color. T, this isn't what it looks like, she whispered. Oh, it's exactly what it looks like, I answered. You got one thing right, you're pregnant. Just not with my child. Her mother gasped. Her father looked heartbroken. She reached out, sobbing, Please, let me explain. There's nothing left to explain, I said softly. You wrote the story. I'm only reading the ending. I turned to the room. I'm leaving. She can stay here with the man she really loves, if he ever decides to show up. I walked out, ignoring the cries behind me, but I wasn't finished. I still had one final move. The next day, I met with her boss. The man she insisted was just a friend. His wife had no idea about their little romance either. She learned the truth that afternoon. By evening, my ex-wife's entire life had unraveled. Her affair became public. She lost her job and her good name, and the man she betrayed me with vanished without a word. Karma didn't just knock. It unpacked its bags. Weeks later, she called me in tears, begging, Please, I messed up. I still love you. I just laughed softly. No, you don't love me. You love the version of me that stayed when he shouldn't have, but that version is gone. Through her sobs, she asked, What did I do to deserve this? You taught me how to stop loving someone I once gave everything to, I whispered. That was your gift. Then I hung up. Now, when people ask why I'm always smiling, I tell them it's because sometimes losing someone is the justice you didn't know you needed. I never had to ruin her life. She did all the work herself. And as I sit in my new place watching the sun dip behind the horizon, I think back to that moment, the smile. If only she knew the truth. I wasn't smiling because of what I'd discovered. I was smiling because, for the first time, I saw who she truly was, and who I no longer had to be. That's the power of betrayal. It doesn't just break you, it reforges you. And sometimes, silence is the fiercest revenge of all.